This past Saturday, Genshin Impact's version 3.0 livestream went live. Within this livestream, we learned that we are getting a new area, new artifacts, new weapons, changes to the strongbox, changes to the standard banner, and brand new characters from this region. Now with Sumeru just around the corner, you might be asking yourself, what should I do to prepare for Sumeru? And the honest answer is you probably should have been preparing for it weeks in advance, but let's be real, nobody has that kind of time. Especially if you're a casual player or you're a late game player who is kind of burnt out, who really only goes on to Genshin to do their dailies, cause primo gems, and spend their resin because of the lack of endgame content within the game. But that is a discussion for another video. With the Genshin version 3.0 update being literally a week away, there's only so much you can do. So I'm going to give you a couple things you can do to somewhat prepare yourself for Sumeru. Now obviously this video isn't going to make you 100% prepped for Sumeru. I would actually be really shocked if it did, because there's only so much you can do in Genshin Impact, and I think we all know that. But the main goal of this video is to be just a little prepared, so when 3.0 comes out, you can really focus on Sumeru, and if you have to go back to Inazuma and fight the Raiden boss, or go to the chasm and get other things, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Instead of taking like a couple weeks to a month, maybe you'll take a week and a half to maybe a couple of days. That's basically the goal of this video. I really hope you guys take something from this video, whether it's resources that you can use on Sumeru characters, or even artifacts you can put in the brand new strongbox. So without further ado, this is the Procrastinator's Guide to Preparing for 3.0. Now before we get into the tips, I do want to say a couple of things. To anyone who is new to my channel, hello, my name is Juni, aka Juniper Ash here on YouTube. I'm a small content creator on YouTube, and I also stream on Twitch. If you want to go follow me on Twitch, my Twitch is linked down in the description below, twitch.tv/JuniperAsh, if you want the link. And if you want to be notified for any time I go live on stream or post here on YouTube, you should definitely check out my Discord. It's linked down in the description below, and you'll be notified for every time I have content for you guys. Also, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps me out a lot as a small content creator here. Now, without further ado, let's get on to the tips. Number 1, farming spores in the chasm. You know, these little guys. I just realized I have eyeliner on my finger. I'm so sorry. Now, in one of the trailers, we learned that we are going to be getting a boss that is like the 3rd tier of these little mushroom guys that we already have in the chasm. Now, with the drops of these little guys, we might be using them for ascension materials for a character or even a weapon. So farming those might be a good idea. Now you might be wondering, where am I going to find these little guys? Now I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I did not find these areas to farm these spores. I actually got them from the Sip Squad Discord. They're very helpful for helping with pre-farming and preparing for next updates. Alright, so I didn't realize that I didn't finish my thought process during this part of the video. So thanks to the Sip Squad Discord, I was able to find areas where I could properly farm for these spores. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. Alright, so before I do anything, I'm going to show you guys where these spores are in the chasm. So I have these little pins. I don't have them named, but I do know that they're the spores, just because they're the only thing I have pinned in the chasm. So I'm going to show you guys where exactly you go in order to find these little tiny creatures. One tip I do have for looking for these spores within the chasm is that you want to go as far down as you possibly can, because for some reason these guys are like bottom feeders or bottom dwellers, I don't know, but they're always at the bottom of the chasm, like the very, very bottom. So I'm going to show you guys where this one is. This is the first one. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So this is where my pin is. It's like an estimate, you know, it's not the exact place, but it does help just navigating towards it, so you do know where like to basically go. So we're gonna go over here. We do not want to disturb this man over here. And so look, they're right over here. So I'm gonna pull out Kazuha. I'm just gonna fly over. I'm gonna fly over. Yeah. And then you got those. And then you do get some slime stuff. There's also this little guy over here.
One with nature.
Got some more. Oh! Okay. Oh! Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. No, no, no. Don't do this to me. Now we're gonna go to this pin right here. And we are going... Oh, I don't... Oh! We go through here. Yeah, for a second I was gonna TP over here. No, we go, like, through this area, I believe. So we're just gonna run. Oh, I'm running in the wrong direction. I'm running in the wrong direction. Alrighty. So there's somewhere over here. Oh yeah, I remember coming over here. Cause I remember passing by this beautiful mushroom. I love this mushroom a lot. Okay, yeah, they're behind this rock right here. Look at them. So peaceful. And now I'm gonna beat them up. Oh wait, wait. Hold on. I forgot that there's 3 pins. So we're gonna navigate over here. There are 3. There are 3 down here. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I thought I was crazy. I thought I already did it, but I didn't. Alrighty. Okay, let's do this.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
The wind knows me.
They're very easy to group up, so if you have like Kazuha or Venti, you are set. Also, if you haven't seen my Kazuha pulls videos, you definitely should. Just saying. So, I'm gonna navigate over here now, finally. Okay. We're gonna just jump down here. For the most part. Try to find them. Oh, they're down here. Oh, they're right down here. Okay, so this is the final pin. So as you can see, they're in this general area, but there is an area over here that you can also get them. It kind of sucks that there aren't many of them, but you know, you just gotta make do, especially since you're going to get a lot more in Sumeru because there are going to be a lot of them. So I'm gonna run past these guys. Oh, it's a quest, so they're not gonna attack me. Yay! Alrighty. Okay. So you want to go over here. You want to go down. And there's like 3 sets of them. Wait, I think. Oh, there's 2 sets of them. I don't know why I thought there were 3. But there's... Well, there's... I guess there are 3. There's 2... There's like 2 sets of 3. Or there's... Actually, I can't do math. There's 8 of them here. So it's a decent number. Number 2. Saving your weapon resources. I'm not talking about the billets, I'm talking about the crystals. Now, obviously, with the new region, we have a new weapon collection and new weapons on the weapon banner when we get limited characters. And in this case, Tainari's new bow that is also going to be limited and from Sumeru. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I hoard my resources so much because I'm like stressed out that I'm not gonna have enough for the next character that I want. But honestly, this is a really easy one, especially if you like grinding through the battle pass because I believe it's a daily mission. I'm gonna correct myself if I'm wrong. If you craft 20 items from the blacksmith, you get a certain amount of XP. I don't remember if that's weekly or daily. I will correct myself if I'm wrong, but it's one of the 2. If it is weekly, which I don't think it is, I recommend you do it every day, especially when it's really easy to get the crystal that you need to create those pink crystals. I don't know what they're called because a daily mission, which I know is a daily mission for sure, is mining. And you can do that with your expeditions. You know, you would think for being AR-56, I would know what I'm talking about. I promise I know what I'm talking about, kind of. I just don't know names. I'm really bad at names. But for context, I will be putting stuff up on the screen because it's just going to be a lot more helpful. Number 3, I still have eyeliner on my hand. Farming for artifacts in the Inazuma domains. I cannot stress this enough. Due to the new Strongbox changes, we are going to get all of the artifacts from the 1.0 series in the Strongboxes, which means stuff like Vertiascent, the Electro set, the set in, not Inazuma, in Dragon Spine, all of those sets that are basically in Mondstadt and Liyue, except for the Chasm, they're all going to be in the strong boxes. So there's really no point in farming for them. So I do recommend, if you're going to spend your resin, to spend it on artifacts in the Inazuma domains, so you can use the really, really copium and terrible artifacts that you get from those domains, which I know all of us have, into those strong boxes, so you can get whatever you need from those specific domains. The artifact domain I recommend farming the most is the Momiji-eyed Court. I think that's what it's called. It's the artifact domain with Shimenawa's and Emblem of Severed Fate, which are 2 of the best sets in the game. Not only on characters that have them for best in slot, but also for other characters, because especially with the Shimenawas, the 4-piece set is really viable on a lot of different characters. Off the top of my head, I was watching one of Slice's videos, and he uses 4-piece Shimenawas on his Hu Tao. And especially with the 2 pieces for those sets, 2-piece ER and 2-piece attack are just really nice for a bunch of different characters. Number 4. Build your Electro and Hydro characters. I cannot stress this enough. With the new reactions coming to 3.0, characters like Fischl, Yaimiko, Kokomi, and Mona are going to be even more viable than they already have been. Except for Yaimiko, because a lot of people call her mid. It's okay, Miko. You're number 1 in my heart. I think this is one of the reasons why Kokomi is getting a rerun so early on, is because she's gonna work well with Dendro, because she's not only a healer, but she does AoE hydro damage. Now, obviously this clashes with my suggestion earlier saying that you should farm for artifacts so you can use them in the strong boxes, but it's honestly up to you. If you want to farm for a character, go ahead. If you want to do the artifacts, also go ahead. It's really up to you. These are just suggestions that you might do or might not do. I don't know. Or maybe you're one of those lucky people, well, not really lucky, but also lucky people that have already pre-farmed for these characters and unfortunately lost your 50-50, and now you have all of the materials that you need to ascend these characters, and I'm not coping, you're coping. Number 5, I'm going to stress this so much. Save your standard banner wishes. So through the 3.0 livestream, we learned that Tighnari is going to be a standard character. Now, do not use your standard banner wishes during 3.0 because you will not get him. During the livestream, they confirmed that he will be sent to standard after 3.1. So that means in 3.2, Tighnari will be sent to standard. So I highly recommend you save your standard wishes, because if you want Tighnari and you roll on the standard banner during 3.0 or 3.1, you will not be getting him. Guaranteed, you will not get him. So save up those standard banner wishes. Don't roll until 3.2, and hey, maybe you might get Tighnari. You never know. Number 6. Try to get weapons that might be useful for Dendro or 3.0 in general. Out of the craftable weapons that you can get, some of these ascend with EM as their second stat. Weapons like the Iron Sting and the craftable polearm from Inazuma could potentially be good weapons for these up-and-coming characters. Now, we don't know if these weapons are going to be great on these characters, but we do know that Dendro damage scales off of EM. So the more EM you have, the more damage you're gonna make. The one thing I do recommend if you're going to do this is do not ascend the weapon. Do not level it up, just craft it. This is why this is a really important tip, is that have it in your inventory, but do not ascend it, because we don't know if the craftable Sumeru weapons are going to be a better F2P choice for these characters. Now, the 7th and final tip I have for you guys is utilize your ley lines. Now, I know some people might think that ley lines are a waste of time, but they can be really helpful, especially if you're broke and you don't have any Mora, because I know some of y'all are broke out here. So maybe doing a ley line or two. Now, by all means, I'm not saying to use all of your resin on the ley line, because that, I agree, is a waste. But I am saying you don't have to hyper focus on one specific thing. Before you convert your resin into condensed resin, you can do 2 Mora ley lines, and then you can go into an artifact domain, or you can fight a boss, or you could do whatever with the rest of your resin, because you still have quite a bit of resin. It's just 25% less. But you definitely don't want to be broke during 3.0, because you never know what you're gonna get, or what character you're gonna want, or what character you're gonna level up, because some of us might want to utilize Dendro and see what it can do, because we are guaranteed 2 Dendro characters, Dendro Traveler and Kale. So we're definitely gonna need the Mora and the Adventurer's Handbooks. But honestly, I would say really just focus on the Mora, because you can get XP books from events and all that. Same with Mora, but you use Mora for everything. So it's really, really important to make sure you have enough Mora, because I have seen so many people on live streams be like, I don't have enough money. I can't level up my character because I don't have enough money. And then they gotta do like an event, or they gotta go to a ley line to like finish. And it's funny. It's funny, but you don't want to be that person. That was a lot. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys get something out of it, whether it's like, oh, I should probably farm this domain, or I should look for stuff for this weapon, or I should build this character, or I should do my ley lines and build my Mora. But regardless, like I said earlier, these are just suggestions. You don't have to do these, but these are something that you might think about when you're playing the game. Like I said, we only have a week left, so do whatever you want to do. If you don't want to do this, go ahead. If you do want to do this stuff, also go ahead. It's honestly up to you. Like I said in my last video, I am really excited for 3.0, but I do wish there were a couple things that were done differently, but obviously that is out of my control. Regardless of what you guys do or don't do, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitch, and also join the Discord. And with that being said, I will see you guys in 3.0. Bye!